And I am back, and today Nvidia is back at it again. I'm sure some of you have been hearing a little bit about it on YouTube, but for those of you that have not, let me bring this up for you. Nvidia released a blog today saying that GeoForce is made for gaming, CMP is made for mining. Basically, what they've done is they've announced that they're going to be locking the RTX 3060s to where it makes them less desirable for miners, and they're releasing a crypto mining card, which they've kind of done before, sort of. We'll talk about that in a second. I don't even know where to start on this. I don't have a script because basically all this is right here, as far as I'm concerned, is a bunch of fluff to appease the masses. And this part right here, they've talked about this before, and we'll get to that in a minute, like I said. But let's read their statement. We are gamers through and through. We obsess about new gaming features, new architectures, new games, and tech. We design GeoForce GPUs for gamers, and gamers are clamoring for more. That's really not untrue. That's not entirely true. It's not that we're clamoring for more. It's that 90% of us people out there can't get a card at all. And we'll talk about that here in a second. Yet NVIDIA GPUs are programmable, and users are constantly discovering new applications for them, from weather and simulation and gene sequencing to deep learning and robotics. Mining cryptocurrency is one of them. Well, that's true, but usually when they're doing weather simulation and gene sequencing, they're using one of the commercial cards, one of the Quattros, 5,000, 6,000 or on up. Data centers use Teslas. Miners just happen to be using graphics cards, and there's a reason for that. With the launch of the GeoForce RTX 3060 on February 25th, we're taking an important step to help ensure GeoForce GPUs end up in the hands of gamers. Halving the hash rate. RTX 3060 software drivers are designed to detect specific attributes of the Ethereum cryptocurrency mining algorithm and limit the hash rate or cryptocurrency mining efficiency by around 50%. Basically, they're going to lock their least desirable card. And it really doesn't make any sense, And here's why, because at the end of the day, Nvidia doesn't care who buys that card. It's all about the bottom line. I know for a fact that big mining farms are buying these new cards not only by the pallet, but by the truckload. And Nvidia has no problem taking their money. You can go directly to Nvidia if you've got the money and place your order and buy you a truckload of cards. It's a fact. That's why I say all this is fluff. It's just PR, trying to make themselves look better and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to get censored, so I won't use the language that I'd like to use. To address the specific needs of the Ethereum mining, we're announcing the Nvidia CMP, or cryptocurrency mining processor, product line for professional mining. We're going to dive in right here because, see, they talked about this a couple of years ago. And crypto miners let them know real quick that they didn't want any part of it. But let's talk about this. CMP products which don't do graphics are sold through authorized partners, optimized for the best mining performance and efficiency. They don't meet the specifications required of a GeoForce GPU and thus don't impact the availability of GeForce GPUs to gamers. What that tells me is they're going to take the coals, the ones that don't pass their standards, and just sell them as stripped down crypto mining cards. But now, back to what they did a couple years ago. They rolled this idea out a couple years ago, and they got shut down because they were talking about basically this exact same card, no video outputs, blah blah blah, and crypto miners didn't want any part of it, but because it wouldn't do video, it had no video outs, therefore there was no resale value when it come time to offload the cards and buy new cards. It's a very narrow market. And this is what Nvidia says. For instance, the CMP lacks display outputs, enabling improved airflow while mining so they can be more densely packed. CMPs also have a lower peak core voltage frequency, which improves mining power efficiency. Really? Let's take a look at their specs right quick. Keep in mind that I'm actually mining as I record this video. So we'll get to that in a minute. The Ethereum hash rate, 26 megahash a second. It says a 30HX, 40HX, 50HX, 90HX. 26 megahash per second at 125 watts. Well, I'm already getting that with the 1070. Those pretty much those exact same figures. The 40HX, 36 megahash a second at 185 watts. The 50HX is 45 megahash a second at 250 watts. Well, see, there's already a huge problem out there because I know that the 3060 Ti is averaging 61, 62 megahash per second at about 120 something watts. So where's the more efficient part come? When does that start? The 90HX says 86 megahash per second at 320 watts, 280p. I'm thinking that's kind of like a the 3080 equivalent. But here's the thing. That's only at 86 megahash per second, 320 watts. Well, these cards better be dirt cheap. I mean, like a fraction of the cost of their equivalent graphics cards, because if they are not, it's doomed to failure. One, there's no resale value on them. Two, based on their figures, they're not improved in performance. Let's pull up me here quick and show you this. I'm on a 3090. And I'm an avid gamer, but in my spare time, if I'm not gaming or editing video stuff, I've set this up to mine crypto. It might as well make me a little money. Let's go up here at the beginning so y'all can see it. Right. Well, it's gonna pop off here because it's actually mining right now. The GeForce RTX 3090, blah blah blah. We launched it just a little bit ago. We let it settle in, and you can see. Let's come up here before I started recording, because it is mining as I record, and it has affected the mining rate. It's going to be difficult because it's mining pretty good, even though it settled into about 116, 117 megahash per second. At, well, there's 114 at 314 watts. That's not bad considering that I'm actually recording video. And you may be hearing problems with the audio and stuff. There may be a little bit of artifacting in the video because I do have this card running, and I've actually got it cut back for mining. I have a negative 108 on the GPU clock. The memory clock is plus 1200. My power's cut back to 90%. Temperature set at 76. And I can fine tune that a little bit more and get a little bit better performance out of it, but we're just making this video. But even while I'm recording a video, it's hashing out at 82.64 and 310 watts. And I know for a fact that the 3080 gets real close to the 3090 when it comes to mining crypto. So that's why I'm saying these cards are probably going to be doomed to failure from the start, because based on their own numbers, and I'm sure that somebody could play with these cards and fine tune them and get a little better hash rate and a little bit more efficient on the power consumption. But here's the thing: Nvidia has a facility in Colorado with the rooms set up, and these cards, and they've got every card they make mining crypto. This is a fact. So their numbers are probably pretty spot on. And yeah, let me know what y'all think about all this in the comment section below, because I think it's just a bunch of PR fluff, and I think them cards are going to fail from the start. I don't think anything's going to change. They may lock the 3060, which is their least desirable card at the moment. But I don't. They didn't say anything about locking that 3060 Ti or the 3070 or the 3080 or the 3090. Now, did they? And if they did, it would suck for a lot of miners. But I think they would get a class action lawsuit against them because there's a lot of people out there that's already bought the cards knowing that they could mine with them, and then if Nvidia came along and just updated the drivers to lock them out and they couldn't do it no more, and didn't say that they were going to do it. I don't know about all the legalities of all that, but I just think it's a big old PR stunt, and they're blowing smoke up our. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comment section below. This is Vitaly over at OG Gamer. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay warm. Until next time, I'm out of here.